CTV Calgary, local breaking news.
Good afternoon. We begin with breaking news. Canadian film and TV star Katherine O'Hara has died. Some of her notable credits include playing Macaulay Culkin's mother in Home Alone and Moira Rose in Schitt's Creek.
Here's what you do. You just fold it in.
Okay, I don't know how to fold broken cheese like that.
And I don't know how to be any clearer. You take that thing that's in your hand, and you...
If you say fold in one more time.
It says fold it in!
This is your recipe!
Katherine O'Hara rose to fame through her work on SCTV, going on to have a massive career in film and television. She appeared in the second season of The Last of Us, which was filmed in Kananaskis country. Her agency says she died at her home in LA following a brief illness. Katherine O'Hara was 71 years old. The Federal Conservative Convention continues in Calgary. Leader Pierre Poilievre will speak to delegates tonight at 6:30 ahead of his leadership review. Last night, party delegates were reminded about Poilievre's leadership.
Under Pierre's leadership, we saw Canadians who had never taken a look at the Conservative Party before line up for hours to hear his message of hope.
So I'm confident that Pierre, as our leader, we will come out this weekend even stronger, even more united, showing Canadians that we're ready to govern.
Several Conservative MPs and National Council members addressed a packed convention floor at the BMO Centre. They took aim at the current Prime Minister and a decade's worth of Liberal policies, which Conservatives say has hurt everyday Canadians. Premier Danielle Smith is indicating she's open to other pipeline options than a path to Kitimat on BC's northern coast. Speaking at the First Minister's meeting yesterday in Ottawa, Smith said Kitimat is too tricky to navigate and other deep water ports are being considered. She did not mention Prince Rupert, but the Vancouver area could once again be an option, especially with the expansion of an existing pipeline.
Premier Eby has spoken about expanding the Trans Mountain pipeline. I think that if we could move at pace on that, I think that would be one of the pressure release valves. But for sure, there is an open and robust market waiting for more Canadian energy.
The Premier is calling on Ottawa to move quickly so a private proponent would feel comfortable backing a pipeline project. Nearly 40 homes are experiencing the impact of water main breaks today. Water wagons are in place for 21 homes on Canova Road in the southwest. Crews are still investigating the break. There are also 16 homes facing a service disruption in the community of Earlton. You can stay up to date by visiting calgary.ca. If you enjoy camping in BC parks, get ready to pay more for your site. The BC government is introducing a new non-resident fee of $20. It will apply to front country and backcountry sites, along with cabin rentals in provincial parks. BC Parks says it's seeing record levels of use, so it's increasing fees to help maintain facilities. 59 high-use parks will also be charging more for camping during the peak summer season. Women's shelters across Alberta are hoping you'll write a Valentine to their workers. Throughout February, the Alberta Council of Women's Shelters will collect Valentine cards and messages of gratitude for staff. You can mail or email your card, create your own, or use the shelter's pre-made template.
There's so many people that are in the social services sector that join the social services sectors because they care and they have big hearts. It's really important to us that we flip that switch and show them how much we care about them and that they are appreciated and give love back to them for the work that they do.
At the beginning of March, all the cards and messages will be distributed to shelters across the province. A deaf-led theatre production opening in Calgary is exploring extinction without using spoken or signed language. A World Without Them uses a dramatic technique known as visual vernacular. It's a form of physical theater that relies entirely on movement and expression to convey the story. A World Without Them examines extinction as more than the loss of species. Co-creator and performer Landing Krentz says the show is designed to remove language barriers for both deaf and hearing audiences.
One of the largest barriers is accessible theater. When we think about what does theater mean to be accessible, and often theater companies think, well, we just have to hire an interpreter and that's accessible. That doesn't mean it's accessible to a deaf audience. That's mediation. That's not access.
that's what's so fascinating. At any one time, there can be different elements that are helping to shape and tell the story based on your choice as an audience.
A World Without Them runs February 6th through 15th at the West Village Theatre. Thanks for joining us. We'll have more on the top stories coming up on CTV News at 5 and 6 or anytime online at ctvnewscalgary.ca.